Thanks for coming. Middle of the night and all.
Couldn't sleep anyway. Nasty business?
Yep. Fact is, I saw something just like this a couple years back. Same body positioning, same old cult paraphernalia, same cause of death.
In L.A.?
I was still in New Orleans. The Landry case. Murder-suicide.
What happened?
It looked open and shut. James Landry, 20 years old, loses it one night and kills his parents. He leaves them out with the candles and the pins. He writes a note confessing everything, then he shoots himself.
Sounds pretty open and shut.
Yeah. And then I saw this. The crime scenes are practically identical. I gotta tell you, Frank, I hate to think I might have been wrong about that other case.
What can I do?
I need someone to work with me on this one. Someone I can trust to have my back.
You need a partner.
Like old times, man. You know how you missed the job?
Bad pay, scumbag bosses.
Bad coffee.
Stop it, you're gonna make me cry.
What do you say?
Yeah, of course. Whatever you need, man. Two years ago, my son was taken from me. Since then, I've lost everything. My job, my marriage, even my life. But I came back, and the dead came with me.
Gotcha.
Alex Dalcour. Detective Bradshaw.
You're handling my brother's case.
Yeah, that's right. This is Frank Taylor.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
We'd appreciate any help you could give us.
Of course. We just don't understand how something like this could happen again.
Again.
This kind of violence isn't new to our family. Just a few years ago, Rachel's parents.
Rachel.
My cousin, Rachel Landry.
So that case back in New Orleans, that was Rachel's parents that were murdered.
She found the bodies and her brother's confession.
So now you're thinking maybe the brother's suicide was a frame job?
I don't know what to think. None of this adds up.
What about Rachel? Does she have an alibi for that night?
Rock solid. 10 people saw her at the library, and a friend drove her home. You get any kind of hit off this Alex Dalcour?
Seemed pretty cool in there, considering.
If he did kill his own brother, you gotta think he could have murdered the Landrys, too.
Here's where a motive comes in handy. Is there anything else I should know about?
Like what?
Like, what's going on with you and Rachel Landry?
Nothing. I haven't seen that girl for 6 years. As soon as the service is over, I'm going to bring them both downtown. Can you back me up?
That's why I'm here.
You and Henry had a business together.
Computer software.
How's it going?
It's a competitive field.
Any idea why your brother was in such a bad part of town?
Sometimes they had meetings down there, but nothing scheduled for Tuesday night.
And what about you, Mr. Dalco? Anything scheduled for that night?
I assume that's your clumsy way of asking for an alibi, detective. Except that you have no reason to consider me a suspect.
2 murders, same MO, same family, done by 2 different people? That's a little hard to swallow. As far as the Landrys are concerned...
As far as they're concerned, my cousin James killed his parents, then committed suicide. You handled the case yourself. Or are you now saying that you made a mistake?
I'm saying I'd like to know where you were Tuesday night.
At home. Alone.
I know what Marcus is thinking. But Alex would never hurt anybody.
Detective Bradshaw's just doing his job. He's a good cop.
Yeah, and a good man. He was very kind to me after my parents were killed.
Must have been very hard for you. Lose your family like that.
James had emotional problems. But he was very gentle. I still can understand how he could have. And now, Henry? When I heard, I knew I had to be here. And I'm fine. Thank you, Detective. Okay.
I'm not a cop. You can call me Frank.
Well, not too many men today carry handkerchiefs.
My grandfather told me that a gentleman should always carry one in his pocket, just in case.
It sounds like a Southerner.
Only if you can count the South Bronx.
I'm betting this ritualistic crap is just there to throw us off. Make us think thrill kill, when really, the only reason these people were murdered was for money.
It does make the world go round. The question is, who had the most to gain financially from Henry Dalcourt's death?
My little brother Alex gets everything.
He also inherited when his aunt and uncle died. You're looking at a pretty strong motive.
We're checking it out now.
Good. So when do I get to hear about the rest of it?
What do you mean?
You wanted my help. Don't keep me in the dark. Come on, Marcus. You looked at that girl like
Like I seen a ghost?
for lack of a better cliche, yeah.
We met on the case. She had just lost everyone who was important to her, and she needed a friend. I'd take her to the movies or out to dinner. Next thing I knew, we were in love, talking about having a life together.
What happened?
I bought a ring. Stashed it in the drawer and waited for the right time. And one night I swing by her house and she's gone. Closet empty, she sold her car. And when she couldn't carry, she just left behind.
How'd you get through it?
I'll let you know when I do.
Can I help you?
I'm interested in how to go about cursing someone.
Mad at your boss? Oh, let me guess. Your girl left you for another man, and now you want to put a hex on her.
Not exactly.
Because we don't do that here. I don't traffic in that boku nonsense. But you have a good day now.
Wait a minute, please. It's important.
So how did you find us, Mr. Taylor?
Your website.
Oh, 1,000 hits a day.
Very impressive. You must really be the expert on this stuff.
How can I help you? It's a black magic charm. In Unaga. These are the coffin nails. And the dirt is most likely from a graveyard. The picture is of a man who was cursed.
That man is dead.
It's a bad spell. Lots of mojo behind it, but not quite enough to kill someone.
Okay, but what is the point? Does any of this actually do anything?
Mostly scares the crap out of anyone who believes, but you're not a believer, Mr. Taylor. In fact, I smell doubt coming off of you like cheap aftershave.
Well, I actually wear cheap aftershave, so.
Everything I've told you, you could have read in a book. So I'll ask you again. How can I help you?
I've seen things. Things that I can't explain. Enough to know that even if I don't believe, there's nothing that I can dismiss out of hand. Now, something's going on here, and I don't understand it. But people are dying.
In my religion, we believe there is evil at work just as there is good. If a person wants badly enough to do harm, they can buy the help of a malevolent spirit. But there's always a price.
And what about if this person is dead? Are negotiations still open?
Well, after death, you have the greatest offering to give the spirit in exchange for its help. Your soul.
Yeah.
Frank, it's me. Just got some information on Alex Dalcour. Time for another sit down.
Where?
His place.
I don't need money, detective. Our parents left us well taken care of, more than I could spend in a lifetime.
Lucky you.
Luck runs in the family.
When did your parents die, Mr. Dalcour?
When Henry and I were small.
Were they murdered?
An accident. My father fell asleep at the wheel.
Do accidents run in your family too, Mr. Dalcour? Murders, suicides?
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
What's going on here?
Tell them.
It's an old family story. Some crazy employee of my great-grandfather's put a curse on the Dalcours. It's absurd.
It's true. We have everything you could ever want. Love, money, happiness. Everything but time. And sooner or later, anyone we're close to, anyone we care about, gets caught in the crossfire.
Who is it?
It's me, Rachel. I won't stay long. I just wanted to talk.
About what? How you threw us away over a curse?
Marcus, it's much more complicated than that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was real simple. I loved a woman. Thought we'd always be together. Then one day she was gone. No explanation, no nothing.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but you haven't seen the things I have. You haven't heard the stories.
That's just what they are, stories. You and me, we were real.
I know. I know that. About 5 months after my parents died, Henry came to visit me. I told him all about you. How much I loved you and how happy I was. Then he told me some things. He showed me records going back 100 years. Terrible things. Henry knew it wouldn't be long. Eventually, she'd come for all of us. I was just trying to protect you.
That wasn't protecting me, baby. That was leaving me. Don't you know I would have done anything to keep you safe? And we could have worked it out together, but you ran. You broke my heart.
I was trying to do the right thing for both of us. Marcus.
Stay here. You had a bad dream.
I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No. I was already up.
So what are you gonna do? Sit there all night and just watch me sleep?
Yeah. I'm gonna look after you. You got a problem with that?
Just don't understand why you have to do it so far away.
Hey,
Hey, man. What's up?
just wondering how things are going. Was concerned about Rachel.
Normal concern? Or one of those weird hunches you've been having lately?
Both.
Well, turn off your spidey sense. She's cool. Hey, get this. I checked out Alex Dalcour's whereabouts for the Landry case. 3 guesses where he was the night of the murder.
New Orleans.
For a conference. Says he has a friend who can alibi him for the time of the murder, but I'm betting her statement will come up shaky.
6 years is a long time.
Yeah, too long. I just keep thinking, if I hadn't taken the Landry scene at face value, dug a little deeper into the family, maybe Henry Dalcour might still be alive.
You did the best you could with the evidence you had.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll be able to arrest Alex in a couple of days.
It'd be hard on Rachel.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's why she's so wrapped up in this curse business. You know, it's too painful to think your own cousin's a killer.
Well, I guess it goes without saying she shouldn't be staying at his house.
It's already taken care of.
Yeah?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Hey, man, me and her, yeah, I can't explain it. It's like,
Fate?
yeah.
Well, it's good to see you smiling for a change, man.
I almost forgot what it felt like.
I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Mr. Taylor, these visits to my home are becoming a nuisance. In the future, you have to contact me through my attorney.
I thought you were an innocent man, Mr. Dalcour.
I'm also a very busy one.
What do you make of this?
Nothing. Why don't you enlighten me?
It's the Dalcour family tree. I've been working on it, putting it together.
How sentimental of you. It's even suitable for framing.
It looks like you and Rachel are the last of your bloodline.
Fascinating. This how you spend your time instead of solving my brother's murder?
Alex, I want you to listen to me very closely. Right now, you're the only suspect the cops have got. And every day, they're getting closer to an arrest. So if you want to prove your innocence, you're going to have to help me out here.
What do you need?
Family documents, contracts, letters, anything. I've still got some gaps that I need to fill in here.
Any reason why I should hand all this over to you without a search warrant?
Because you're an innocent and very busy man?
Is that jambalaya I smell?
My specialty?
I remember. Nah, I know you didn't find the makings in my bear cupboards.
Maybe I couldn't make a sandwich with the slim pickings around here, okay? I went to the market this afternoon and stocked up.
Yeah, got you some new clothes, too.
Oh, yeah, well, what can I say? The market just so happened to be next to this cute little shop.
Ooh, sharp dresser and a good cook. You know, maybe I'm gonna keep you around for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Listen, maybe last night was wonderful, but it doesn't mean our problems are solved.
Look, you're here, right?
Bringing the same old baggage with me. I know you don't believe, but I can't help it.
Listen, I want to show you something. I've been carrying this thing around for 6 years. I'm still waiting for the right time to give it to you. So listen, we're gonna work this out, and one day, I'm gonna put this on your finger. That's what I believe.
Gus, it's okay.
Her name was Abby. She was just a child, but Mr. Everett took a fancy to her. Time came. Abby was having his baby, and she wanted it to have his name. Mr. Everett couldn't let her bring that shame on him. I did what I could, but locked away like that, the girl went mad. The baby wouldn't come. He said, "Save the child." Abby cursed their baby, cursed the family for 100 years. He took the child in. No one knew he was the daddy. Mr. Everett called him Travis Delcourt. So Abby's baby had his name in the end for all the good it did him.
You're telling me this girl's ghost showed you this book?
After I stumbled across some information about Travis Dalcour, official records didn't list a birth mother.
And so she made her presence known. What have you gotten yourself into, Frank Taylor?
Bigger question is, how do I stop her?
If I tell you the truth, you gonna believe me or you gonna ask questions and start trouble?
I believe you.
You can't stop her.
What?
A man like you can't fight this kind of anger. You don't understand it.
maybe I do.
You've lost someone. A child.
My son, Kevin, he's been missing for 2 years.
But you still feel his spirit.
Sometimes. Not enough.
Because you love your son and he's part of your soul. This girl, she's wished pain on her child. Can you understand
Are you
that?
saying that I should just give up?
Girl's been running on pure fury for about 100 years, and she is not gonna quit now because you say pretty please.
She is trying to hurt people. A very close friend of mine.
You wanted the truth, and I'm giving it to you. Little Abby is gonna work her will. And if she can't get around you, Frank, then she's gonna go through you.
Alex! Wait here, I'll just be a second.
You need any help?
No, it's just the one bag. Come, let's go.
David, what's wrong?
I got your message. What the hell happened?
Suicide. Looks like he slashed his own throat. And here's his confession.
Good shot, huh?
You're not buying it?
Are you?
Fits in with my theory. Dalcor murdered his aunt and uncle for money. When his cash got low, he offs his brother and kills himself out of remorse.
He said he had plenty of money.
He also liked to gamble. I mean, we're still checking his accounts, but he was into a couple casinos for a bundle.
Rachel said that he would never hurt anyone. She also said that about her own brother.
She's a sweet, trusting girl. What's your point?
People acting so completely out of character. Almost like they're taken over by something.
Yeah, greed. What's that?
A charm, a hex. Something you give to your enemies. It's not something you make right before you kill yourself.
What are you talking about? Don't tell me you're buying into this curse business.
I think you were right the first time, Marcus. I think James Landry murdered his parents. I just don't think he did it in his right mind. His ticket was for 2 days before Henry was murdered. She said she flew out here the day she heard.
What are you saying?
Where's Rachel, Marcus?
Upstairs lying down. Hey, Frank, leave her alone.
Detective, it's the lieutenant.
Rachel? It's Frank Taylor.
Rachel.
Rachel. It's okay. Why don't you just give me the knife?
No! No!
Rachel, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
I remember. She made me remember what I did when I didn't want to.
I know that.
I loved them. No, I didn't want to, but she made me do it. Just like she made my brother hurt people. I love them.
Let me help you.
You can't help me. I have to end it. It's what she wants.
Listen, you can fight her.
No, I can't. I killed them. I can't live like this.
You didn't know what you were doing. Rachel, Marcus, he loves you. And if you're gonna have a life with him, you're gonna have to make a stand and fight for it right now. Come on, look at me. Look at me, Rachel. Come on. You can do this. That's right. Now just give me the knife. It's okay.
Rachel!
Marcus, don't!
Marcus, it's okay. I'll handle this.
What the hell's going on,
I'll
Frank?
explain everything. Just give me a minute with
I can't live with this.
Oh my God, Rachel! Don't! Here. I got you.
Detective?
Call it in. We need an ambulance.
Now!
I'm so sorry.
No, don't talk.
I love you.
Don't.
I love you.
It's okay. I love you too. Bye, baby. You are my first and truest love. Always. There's something going on with you, Frank. You haven't been right since the Mason case. And I know dying and coming back to life has got to bring heavy changes, but
more than that.
all these hunches you get, knowing where people are going to be, what's going to happen when somebody's in trouble. You don't want to talk about it. Well, right now, I guess I really don't want to hear about it. But as my friend and my partner, I need you to answer me one question. And I'm going to trust you to tell me the truth because I think somehow you know. Is there anything I could have done to save her?
You did everything you could.
Doesn't feel like it.